Ah, welcome to your Thursday class. So today we're going to be using squishy ball, some head cushions, a very lightweight, like 0.5, and a magic circle if you've got one and you fancy using it. But to be honest, you could use the squishy ball instead of the magic circle when we get to it. It's up to you. If you've got one and you like it, let's use it. Um, as we go through the class, as always, listen to your body. If you've got any bits and bobs falling off, ah dear, you know, just to make sure they don't fall off completely. We are going to start with our squishy ball. It is quite a squishy centric class today. All right, I can see Tanya's inflating hers to a good level there. And you're going to stand with your feet sort of shoulder width apart. So you want your feet, yeah, kind of where your shoulders are. They don't have to be in perfect parallel. If your legs turn out ever so slightly, that's fine. And then you're going to bring the squishy ball in front of your breastbone, hands either side, and drop your elbows here so you can relax your shoulders, all right? Here comes Sue. That's nice. And then we're going to do some squats, guys, all right? So getting nice and low. Oh, get down as low as you can. Good. And then up you come while Sue joins us. Hi, Sue. It's nice to see you. We've literally just started. We're doing some squats. Jump on in with your squishy ball when you're ready. So get nice and low, chaps. Press the heels into the floor as you come up so that you can really feel the backs of your legs and your buttocks working. That's it. Keep the chest up higher, Sheila. Don't let the chest go down so much. Keep the chest up. That's it. And get your bottom lower. There you go. Now remember, we're not just sticking our bottom out here. You're going backwards as if you're looking for a little primary school chair. Remember those little teeny weeny chairs? It's like you're trying to find one of those. Or I could say a toilet in Japan, because they're quite lower than ours as well. Whatever works. Good. 4 more. Make sure your knees are going out over your second and third toes. Lovely. And 3, exhale as you come up, pressing those heels into the floor. Really nice. Well done. 2 more. Ooh, last one. Here we go. Oh, and bring it up. Super. You're going to take the squishy ball to the side of your leg there, and we're just going to take it for a walk down the outside of our leg. So you're rolling it towards your ankle bone and then bring it back up. Good. So just a nice, easy side stretch, letting the head go with you, getting the squishy ball a little closer to your ankle bone each time you go. Lovely. 2 more. Exhale as you go over. I can play with the ball, says Kyra. I can play it with my teeth. Shall we change sides? Good. So as you go over, chaps, remember you want to keep your chest open to the ceiling. Keep this top shoulder down and back. That's it. And let's just make it nice and easy. Exhaling as you go over. Getting that nice opening in your side body. And again, over you go. Looking good. How are you, Sue? You good? She's good. I get a thumbs up. Lovely. And back up. All right, so you're going to bring your feet to fist width apart now, and it's basically like a roll down with a little bit of extra stuff on the bottom. So you're going to bring your ball in front of you. Now this time you're taking your squishy for a walk down that front track of your legs. Bend, so it's just like a roll down, going all the way down. Bend your knees as you go down. And then at the bottom here, you're going to take your squishy to the floor. Bend your knees as much as you need to be able to do that. And then it's like you're pressing your squishy through the floor. And you're going to use that pressure to straighten your back. So lengthen out your back. Make a table at the bottom there. So if you look, just look towards me. Up you come and look towards me. That's it. At the bottom, you're making your back flat. All right. And then we'll drop forward again and we'll roll back up. All right. That's the deal. So here we go. Take a breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. There you go. Roll it down. At the bottom, take the squishy to the floor. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Press down on it to lengthen out the spine. Make a little table for yourself. And then round forward and bring yourself up. Super. Breath in at the top. Exhale, chin to chest. And we roll down, peeling off one vertebra at a time, softening the knees. Squishy comes to the floor, and then we press it through the floor. Straightening out the back, shoulder blades sliding down your back there. And then round forward, and up we come. Super. Just one more of those. Breath in. Exhale. Checking in with yourself as you're doing this. Always a good way to see how different bits of the body are feeling today. Press down on the squishy, lengthen out your spine. Pull out long from the crown of your head and your tailbone. And then round forward. And up you come. Super. We're going to come down onto the mat now. Without further ado, we're going to hang on to our squishy ball. That's it. So other Pilates toys can go to the side. Now, this is the one I know Tanya was saying she felt she's been feeling her abs this week because of this exercise. So just to reiterate, you need to put it in a position that works for you. So it's behind you on your back. Mine is kind of bra strap area. But what you need to be able to do is with your legs out in front of you, and the further your heels are away from you, the easier you're going to make it for yourself. From here, it needs to be in a position that's scooped under here. You can just come off the squishy ball and then rest back onto it. So you might find you need to bring it a bit lower down your back. Okay. Have a little, trial one and see where you need to position the squishy ball. So here we are, pelvis is scooped underneath you. You're already pulling the belly button down into the spine. Remember, it's like water down a plug hole, like a vortex pulling down. And then from there, take a breath in. As you exhale, you're coming up, pulling the belly button even more into the spine. Lovely. And then we just take it back. Keep the pelvis tucked underneath you. That's it. Come up. And we float down. Super. Relax the front of your thighs. We don't need them to help us because we've got strong abs, because we do our putters. That's it, coming up and down. Now, if you want to make it a little harder for yourself, you can bring those heels in a little closer to your bottom. See how it feels. Oh, yeah. And yes, if you want to support your head with one hand, please do. Keep pulling that belly button to your spine. Lovely. We're going to do one more. Take it back and hold it back. Now, don't put all your weight on the squishy. See if you can float above it. And then you're going to take your arms out to the side. Oh, there you go. And float them back. Take them out. Float them back. Yes. Out. And exhale. And out. And exhale. Good. And out. Exhale. And out. Exhale. Good. One last set. Exhale as you come up. That's it. Inhale as you go back. Adjust the squishy ball if you need to. And we're coming up. Say hello to those abs and bring it back. Can you bring your heels in a little bit? Beef it up. A skosh. Super, everybody. We've just got 3 more of these. Keep breathing. Exhale. And take it back. And exhale. Looking good, guys. Well done. And back. Last one. Up and back. Good. Now take your hands behind your head. You might need to slide down a little bit so the squishy ball comes up higher. Then you're going to start to straighten your legs and then just supporting your head, take yourself back over the squishy. So you're getting a nice opening in the top part of your back, in your chest area. So if you keep your tailbone lengthening towards your heels, and then you can really open out your armpits towards the ceiling, keeping the head supported. It should feel quite nice. Keep your head supported as you bring yourself up. Lovely. We're going to take the squishy ball out from there and put it between our knees. Right. We're going to do some tilts and curls. All right, so feet are fist width apart in parallel. Bring your heels a little closer to your body so you can get your hips up. Arms long by your side, palms down. Super. Take a breath in. Exhale, we're just going to tilt to start with. Just let the tailbone float off the floor. And then inhale, rock it back to neutral. There we go. Exhale, we're tilting. Just some nice, easy pelvic tilts. Exhaling as the tailbone floats up and the belly button goes down. Inhaling as you return to neutral. And then go again. Keep the throat nice and soft. Feet also nice and relaxed on the floor. All right. Let's take it to a curl. So we're going to start with a tilt as before, nice strong tilt. And then stand into your feet. Let the hips come all the way up. Oh, you're okay, Sheila? She's okay. Someone at the door, I think. Now use the backs of your legs and your buttocks to squeeze up a little higher. Really stand into your feet and think about opening out the front of your hips to the ceiling. There you go. Good. And then exhale, we're going to roll it down. One vertebra at a time being placed into the mat. Lovely. Let's go again. Exhale and we tilt. And then the knees go forward, the hips come up. Get back to that same form that we checked the last time. And now let's just take a breath in and exhale. Just do a little bit of a squeeze on the squishy. Just say hello to your inner thighs. There they are. And we're going to exhale, roll ourselves down. All right, here we go again. Breath in. Exhale and we tilt. Up come the hips, nice and high, tucking the pelvis underneath you. Remember to use the backs of the arms pressing into the floor. And again, just take a little squeeze on the squishy, just to fire things up slightly. And then exhale, roll down. Oh, Sheila, what's happened to your squishy wall? It looks very deflated. Is it all right? Oh, it's okay. Good. Here we go again, chaps. Exhale and we tilt. Roll up through the spine. Lovely. Press it up, press it up. Go on. I know you can go a little bit higher. A little bit of a squeeze on the squishy. Super. And roll it down. All right. Last one with some added spicy bits. What do you say? Breath in. Exhale and we tilt. Up you come. Get up to that same height. Now hold the hips at that height. Take a breath in. As you exhale, you're going to squeeze on the squishy with all your might, as if you're going to pop it. Take the full length of your exhalation to do that. And then as you breathe in, release that pressure off, ready to go again. Exhale and we squeeze on the squishy. Inhale and we release. Go again. Exhale. Now keep going with this, squeezing as hard as you can. And if you burst your squishy ball, I promise I will send you a new one. And at the same time, just keep an eye on those hips, because as you fatigue, they're going to want to give into gravity and we're not going to let them. So keep the hips high and then squeeze. Let's do one last one. Breath in, exhale, squeeze. Get the hips up one last little bit before we come down. There you go, super. And roll yourself down. Nice work, chaps. Bring your knees into your chest. Super. Let's do some ankle twirls while we're here, shall we? Twirl them one way, then twirl them the other way. Just putting the knees up towards your shoulders to release the gluteal. Lovely. All right, bring your legs down. You're going to put the squishy to the side temporarily, and we're going to do a little bit of dead bug. All right? So when you're ready, one leg at a time into tabletop, arms above your chest, palms facing, and make sure those fingers are stretching up to the ceiling. That's it. Keep the backs of your shoulders into the mat. Oh, so much going on. Already be feeling that your belly button is being drawn down into the mat here, okay? And then we're going to take right arm and left leg long away. And you're going to exhale as you draw those limbs back into center. Left arm, right leg. Stretch them long away. Exhale, come back to center. Keep going with this, alternating arms and legs. Remember, the lower you take your leg, the harder you're going to make it for yourself, which is fine. But the big condition here is that you don't want to feel any change in your back. So if your back starts to arch away from the floor, you've gone too far and you need to lift your leg a little higher. Use the breath. See how much you can make your center work to draw those limbs back in. So we stretch out long, and then it's your powerhouse in the middle of your body that is causing those limbs to retract back. Looking good. We're going to do a couple more of these. We like a dead bug on a Thursday, do we not? See if you can get your upper arm near your ear. Lovely. Finish off the set that you're on. Lovely. I think I've got one more to even up. And then hug your knees into your chest. Everybody okay so far? Yes? Okay, good. So we're going to take it up a notch. And remember, the taking it up of the notch is always optional. If you don't want to, just repeat what we've just done. Or you could just do some nice chest lifts. Always an option, isn't it? Otherwise, we're going to go on to dead bug on steroids, which remember is both arms, one leg. All right. Now, same idea here. Once you've extended out long, I want you to feel that it's your center working to draw things back in. All right. Here we go then. Legs in tabletop. Arms above your chest. That's it. Off we go. Let's go right leg, both arms. And then exhale, use your center to come back. Other leg, left leg, both arms. Use your center. Imprint your back slightly. Keep your lower back nice and safe. And you remember that thing we do where we have the squishy ball between our legs and we think about drawing it into our body on the exhalation? See if you can do that, get that kind of feeling to get a little bit more out of your abs as you draw the leg back in. Quite a nice exercise this, because your neck doesn't have to strain at all. And you can make it more or less challenging for yourself by adjusting that leg. Let's do two more, shall we? Bring it back. Lovely. Last one. Bring it back. Hug the knees into the chest. Nice work, chaps. Just take the outer edges of your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Arms in a T, and let's just do a nice windshield wiper just to release things off. So just letting your knees go one way and then the other. That's it. There we go. That's rather nice, isn't it? And then come back to center. All right, so this time, chaps, we're going to place the squishy back between our knees. So do that. And then you're going to place one hand over another like this. And then you're going to place those under your tailbone. All right, so you've lifted your tailbone off the floor slightly, which is going to make it easier for you to find that connection at your center now. All right, so already we started to think about putting that belly button down into the floor. Keep the collarbones nice and wide. Let your legs float up to tabletop. All right, a little bit of a squeeze on the squishy, because that's going to help us actually. You're going to take your feet towards the ceiling. Oops, need to readjust. There you go. Straighten your legs as much as you can, but keep your feet over your hips. That's it. Now, on the exhalation, you're going to start to lower your legs, but only as far as you can, keeping that control in your back. So if you start to feel your back shift slightly, then you bring your legs back into tabletop. All right. So we extend towards the ceiling, and then on the exhalation, you start to lower, keeping that belly button pulling towards the spine, and then let your knees float back to tabletop. Keep going with this, chaps. And remember, the important thing here is not how low you can take your legs. It's finding that connection at your center, working those core muscles to keep everything nice and safe and under control. Looking good. That's it. Relax the throat. Really nice, everyone. Couple more of these. Last one. Here we go. Take it up. Exhale. Imprint the back to keep it safe. And bring the knees back in. All right. So we're going to go reverse. So we're going to take the legs out on an angle. Use that last set that we did to figure out where your legs need to go. All right. So you take them out on the angle first of all. Then you let the legs float up straight. And then you drop the lower legs back to tabletop. Super. So out go the legs. Let's do that on the exhalation. Then bring the legs up and then down. Exhale, take them out. Good. Remember, if you feel any change in your lower back, bring those legs up a little bit higher. You might find it gets harder to control as your body fatigues, and you need to lift your legs a little higher now. Super work, chaps. We're going to do 2 more. Keep the upper body nice and relaxed. Last one. Here we go. Up you come. Super. Get rid of your hands under your back. Just pull those knees into your chest. Have a little rock and roll side to side. Massaging out the lower back there. Lovely. You're going to take your hands behind your thighs and you're going to rock up. All right, so a little bit of rolling like a ball, again with the squishy. Now, I think this is quite fun. See how you feel. You're going to place it between your knees. And then you're going to do rolling like a ball as we always do. All right, so hold on to the front of your ankles or behind if that's easier. Scoop the tailbone underneath you so the back starts to round. Look down into your lap. Keep the shoulders down. Keep scooping under until whoops-a-daisy. You hit that tipping point. That's it. And then you come back up. Good. Keep the back as round as you can. Inhaling back. Exhaling up. Nice work. Sue, keep those heels closer to your bottom. As you go back, make the abs work. That's it. Good. Well done. So we've already done a fair bit of ab work today. So you should be able to feel your abs nicely and check that they're working for you. Keep looking down into your lap. Let's do one more. And up you come. Good. Just take the legs out in front. Have a little bit of a flip-flop. So same idea, rolling like a ball, but you're going to start with your legs in your teaser prep. So your shins are parallel to the ceiling. We want this here. Maybe, no, let's have it between our knees. All right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to roll back. As you do, you're going to extend your legs and then you're going to come back up to your teaser prep. Now, if you're one of those people who doesn't like going back there, just go down to here. Yes, so you're not taking your legs over your head and then use your abs to come back up to your teaser prep, all right? So you're staying rounded throughout here. So you have to keep tucking under, extend the legs at the top, that's it, and then come out. So straighten the legs as you go over. Stay on the top of your back, do not go onto your neck. And then see if you can hold your teaser prep balance at the top there. Keeping scooped under, really nice, shoulders down. That's it, Sheila. Lovely. Couple more of these. Keep that back rounded. Last one. Super. Now let's go again. This time when you come up, you're going to hold your teaser prep. You're going to pull against your legs to straighten out your back. So lift your breastbone towards the ceiling. There you go. You're right, Tanya. Take it easy. Lovely. Now, can you start to straighten your legs? Maybe you need to slide your legs a little bit, your hands a little bit further up your legs to do that. There you go. That's it. Yes, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Lovely, everyone. And bring yourself down. Yay, nice work, guys. Everyone okay? Remember, ebbs and flows with the body. If you're feeling a little bit less than fabulous today, just take yourself down a gear. and just coast along. It's still fine. You're still here doing stuff. All good. We're going to sit on a little bit of height, and we're going to sit cross-legged, still with the squishy, the star of the show. Now, if you're not comfortable sitting like this, you could take a long diamond, a long froggy like this. See what suits you. All right. Now, the squishy ball is going to come out to the side. It's in line with your hip. Arm is straight, fingertips on the squishy ball. Now, this arm is going to come down by your side so we can keep the shoulder down and back. And then it's much like we did at the beginning of class. You're going to take your squishy for a walk, taking a nice little side bend. Good. And then just roll it back in. Good. Now keep this hip down into the floor as you move away. So you're really feeling the work in your waist. That's it. And come back up. Lovely. Exhale as you take it over. Super. Keep your gaze forward. That's it. Keep your chest open to the ceiling as you go over. That's it. And back. Let's do one more for luck. Exhale. Let the head go. And bring it back. Super. Bring the squishy ball in front of you. Same idea, but we're going to take it for a walk forwards. All right. So rolling it out like you're rolling some nice dough. Dough. And then let's just hang out there. Breathing into your hips. Getting a nice opening there. Just let it all go. And then maybe you'll find that you can go a little bit further. And then inhale as you roll it back up. Ready to go again. Keep the shoulders down as you go forward. Exhale. Here we go. Rolling out some dough. And then breathe into it. Folding over from your hip crease. Let the head go, shoulders down. And up you come. One more for luck. Exhale. Rolling out the squishy. Maybe you can go a little bit further on this third one. And bring yourself back in. If you're sitting cross-legged, you're going to change the cross of your legs, and we're going to go to the other side. So again, squishy is in line with your hip, arm straight. This arm, get that shoulder down and back. Lovely. Exhale, walk it away, keeping this hip into the floor. Really nice, guys, and bring it back up. That's it. Exhale, roll it away. That's it. Keep this shoulder back and down. So the temptation is for it to kind of do this, and we want to keep it back. There, yeah. Lovely, Sheila. Yes. And up. Two more. Exhale. Lovely. And back. Last one. And bring it back. Good. Bring it back in front. So you've got the other leg in front. This might feel completely different for you. Let's see how it is. Exhale as you take it forward. Breathing into the hips. And then as you exhale, just let any tension go. Let it go. Inhale to walk yourself back in. To go again. Exhale. Supported on the squishy. Bring yourself back. Just one more. Exhale. And then bring yourself in. Super. Is everyone feeling okay? Yeah, excellent. Here comes Terry. We're going to do some leg work, and I'm going to suggest you use your magic circle, but if you don't like it, or if you haven't got one, use your squishy instead, all right? Now, if you are so mumsy this week, what's the matter with you? Sweet cheeks. If you're using your magic circle, it does take a little bit of wrangling, I find. Sorry, Tez, I'm going to have to move that way. What I find is the easiest way to get into it is to come down onto your back. This is only if you're using the magic circle. Place the pads of the magic circle above your knees, and you need to squeeze on it a little bit so it goes more into an oval shape. And then you can bring yourself onto your side, like this. There you go. But if you haven't got a magic circle, just pop the squishy ball between your legs instead. You might have to hold it there with your top hand though. Adjust the magic circle, the ring of doom, if you need to. And now make sure your feet are back in line with your bottom and your top hip is forward. And from there, chaps, it's just a regular clam. So you're going to exhale in, you're going to squeeze either on the magic circle or the squishy ball. Good. And release. Exhale, squeeze. Yes, if you've got the squishy ball, you might need to hold it in place with your hand. And then you really use those inner thighs. Lovely. And release. This is number 4. So I often prattle on about when we do clams and the like, resisting the closing. This is what I'm on about. So that you can work in both directions, not just the opening, but the closing as well. So next time we do clams, I want you to remember how this feels. All right, this resistance. And recreate that sensation without your prop. I think this is 9-ish, isn't it? Anybody counting? We don't need to count. We could do these all day. 11. Oh, last one now. If you've got the magic circle, see if you can get those pads to touch. Go on, double dare you. Go on, go on. I think you can. Yes, I knew it. And open up. Well done, chaps. If you're using magic circle, you're going to trade that out for your squishy ball. If you're using your squishy ball, you're just going to place it between your ankles. Like Cirque du Soleil. And then you're going to bring your top arm down. Let's have palm down. Top palm here can be in front of your chest. Now make sure your knees are both facing forward so your legs are in parallel. And then you know what we're going to do. We're just going to let those legs float up. That's it. Good. And down. Let them float up on the exhalation. There you go. Now watch this top hip doesn't drop back as you do that. So you end up in a sort of banana shape. You want to keep straight through the body. So you're really working into that side line. Should feel it in your top waist here. Lovely work, guys. Well done. 2 more. Oh, Tanya's got her ankle weights on as well. She's hardcore. That's why you're feeling tough, finding it tough today, missus. Let's go one more. All right, now if you want to, we're going to add the upper body, but leave your hand where it is. Just bring the head up. That's it, like you're looking over the fence to see what the neighbours are doing. Exhale. There you go. And Sheila and Tanya are actually neighbours, so they could do this. Hello. Super. Now, if you're finding this really easy, you could test your balance. Just a suggestion, take the top hand away. Oh, that's a different story. And down. 2 more. Bring it up. Lovely. Well done, guys. Last one. See if you can hold it and balance just a little bit. That's it. Well done, Sue. Go on, go for it. Go on. Stretch those fingers towards your toes. There you go. Yes. Well done. And bring yourself down. Oh, my word. Let's do an arm opening. Grab your head cushions. You just want a very lightweight for this one. Legs at 90 degrees. Arms out in front. There you go. Now make sure this hand is in line with your shoulder and it stays in line as you continue to trace out an arch over your body. Paint a rainbow. And then just breathe into it. Enjoy the moment. Turning the head fully. Keep the back of the neck long, throat soft. Bring yourself back. That's it. Let's do it again, shall we? Feels so nice. Up you go with the arm. Keep this shoulder rolled down and back away from your ear as you continue to open out the armpit there. that sort of side boob area. And then breathe into it, feeling the top ribs expand sort of upwards. The art on the wall, by the way, is by a local Bristol artist called Nick Girolamo. Does some very nice work, often scenes of Bristol. This is one of my faves. Bring yourself back. And we're going to do all that on the other side. So if you're using your magic circle, it's back to a little bit of wrestling with it, get it into position. That's it. Sometimes they seem to have a mind of their own, don't they? That's it. Again, just make sure your feet are in line with your bottom. And then are you ready for some inner thigh action? Well done, Sheila. There you go. And now we're pressing that top knee down. Can you get the pads to touch of the magic circle? Can you pop your squishy ball? I've never actually seen a squishy ball pop, I must say. I've seen bands break, but not a squishy ball pop. But there's always a first time, I guess. Huh? Hey, Hilda. Oh, Poochie. This is number 6, so we're halfway. That's it. Remember, keep that top hip nice and still. It's actually quite nice when you release this off, isn't it? Ah, that bit there. 8. And 9. Super. 3 more. Make them good ones. 10. And 11. Really nice. Last one. That's 12. Go on, get those pads to meet. Go on. Go on. All the way. Yes. Well done, chaps. Trade out your magic circle for your squishy if you want to. Between the ankles. Palm down with this underneath hand. This one can support you for the time being, all right? And then off we go. Just the legs to start with. Just let them float up. There you go. And down. Good. Keep your tailbone lengthening towards your heels as you do this. So your back is just one nice, or your whole body is just one nice long line. Imagine you could see yourself from above if you're having an out-of-body experience or something. And you're looking down on yourself and you're one lovely long line. All right. 2 more. Here we go. Super. Nice work, Tanya. She's balancing already, chaps. Let's add the upper body if you want to. And the balance at any time, go ahead. Be my guest. I find this really hard, I have to say. That's it. Well done. I can see Sue every time she comes up. There she is. We've got 3 more. Are we going to go for the balance? Whoa, it's a bit shaky. And down. And reach. That's it. Work this top waist here. Really feel it. Last one. Nice work, guys. Really lovely. Much better than me, can I say? Let's go into an arm opening. Legs at 90. Shoulders down. And then off we go. There you go. Turning the breastbone towards the sky. Which I have to say, I don't know how it is for you, Sue, over there in Sussex, but here in Bristol, it's pretty dark and grey today. Pretty gloomy. Breathe into it. And bring yourself back. Ready to go again. Take the arm up. Do you remember those years when, you know, when you're younger, going back to school in September, and days like this when it's kind of dark and a bit wet and a bit chilly, and it's like, oh. Bring yourself back. There we go. Let's cheer ourselves up with a little bit of muffin top destroyer, shall we? Yeah. So you're going to come into high kneeling with the squishy, but then we're going to ramp it up because you guys have been making it look too easy this week. Not my fault. All right, so take your right leg out to the side. Make sure you kept your weight over this knee here and you haven't sort of come off over here somewhere. You've stayed over this knee, and bring your hip forward. So you start to feel a bit of an opening in the front hip. Then you take the arms out to the side, squishes in opposite hand to leg out. Now remember, these are fixed wings now on an airplane. We're not doing anything like this. We're just going to work the waist as we tippy over. That's it, good. And exhale as you come back up, super. So don't let the body deceive you. Use the waist. There, yes, really nice, everyone. Lovely form. Over we go. I'm a little teapot. Exhale up. 3 more. Keep the shoulders down. Over you go. Feeling powerful in the side body. 2 more. Plain noises are optional. And up you come. Good. Just come off your knee a minute. Take a moment before we go to the other side. All right, other side. Left leg out. Bring this hip forward. Arms out to the side. Are you ready? That might feel completely different. Let's have a look. We're tipping over, keeping those arms fixed. Yes, well done. Exhale as you come back up. Super. Keep stretching out long through these fingers here. So lots of lovely breath across your body here. From one hand right across your body, down your arms to the other. Really nice. 3 more. Take it over. See, you're all getting the squishy to the floor really easily, which is why we're going to have to ratchet it up a notch. Last one. Here we go. And up. Good. Come off your knees. So again, this is optional. If you find that perfectly challenging, just do another set of those. But if you're up for adventure, you're going to adios the squishy ball, come back into your position, and we're going to do the candle dipper. Now, just a word of warning. Again, the body is going to want to deceive you. You're going to have your arms up like this, and you want to try and get your upper arms quite sort of near the sides of your head. Now, as you tip over, this is what your body's going to want to do. With just the arms. See the space that's moving here as you go over? That's not what we're doing. We're going to keep the arms exactly where they are and move over. Ooh, we're trying not to overbalance. There you go. Lovely, Sue. All right, let's have a go, everyone. Let's do our candle dip. We're only going to do 4. All right, here we go. Keep the arms where they are. Use the waist. That's it. Yes, well done. Exhale as you come back up. Watch those arms. Yes, nicely corrected, Tanya. Take it over. There you go. And exhale up. Ooh, I'm liking what I see. If it's hurting your hip, have a rest. There you go. And up, really nice. Last one, maybe going a little bit further. And up, superb. Just relax the arms. I must say, actually, with ankle weights on, it would probably help you because you've got a little bit of ballast in that foot. I'm just thinking. Are you finding that? Yes. Nice one. All right. Other side. Remember, keep the arms in position. Keep them where they are in relation to your head. And then use the side body to do your candle dipper. And exhale up. Lovely. And again, take it over. And exhale up. 2 more, what do you say? Keep the shoulders down. Take it over. Say bye-bye muffin tops. Oh, yeah. And over. And up. Really nice work, guys. Shake out the arms. We're going to come down onto our front body for a little bit of back extension work, and we are going to use the squishy again. All right. Now I am going to just have a little bit of, not a nag, but I'm just going to be a bit picky here because I've been seeing some funky stuff this week. You're going to rest your head ever so lightly on your squishy ball, and then you're going to take your arms out to the side. Now, for the first couple, you're just going to float your arms up to cactus. All right, so they're here. And what you want to make sure here is that your forearms are parallel to the floor and that you haven't dropped your hand or dropped your elbow. Keep them parallel. And then from there, you're going to draw your shoulder blades together so your elbows will get higher. Your elbows don't move down towards your hips yet, they just get higher. Your forearms get higher as you draw the shoulder blades together. We'll do a couple of those and then we'll add on. We'll bring them up to cactus, we'll close our shoulder blades, and then we'll bring our elbows down towards our hips. This way, so you're making more of a W position. All right, so rest your forehead ever so lightly on the squishy ball just to keep it in position. Lengthen your tailbone towards your heels and feel how your belly button pulls away from the floor, shoulders down. So we're going to inhale, the arms float up to cactus. Forearms parallel to the floor. And then you're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together and just feel how your forearms float up a little higher towards the ceiling. And then float everything down. Let's go again. Inhale, we float up. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades together and then float everything down. Couple more of these, floating up to cactus. Now hide something, hide a ballpoint pen between your shoulder blades, close them up so no one can see it, and float down. Last one, show me what you got, make it a good one. Float up to cactus. That's it, draw the shoulder blades together. That's it, yes, well done. Float down. Let's move on to the next stage. So starting as before, arms float up to cactus. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Hold them together and now start to bring the elbows down towards your hips. Feel the work in the back there. Isn't that juicy? Float it back up to cactus. Float it down. Let's go again. Keep that tailbone lengthening towards your heels. Up we go. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Bring the elbows down. Float back up to cactus and float it down. Just two more, chaps. Here we go. Keep breathing. Up to cactus. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Close that up, that gap. Pull the elbows down. Float up. Float down. Last one, and this time I'm watching you. Up you go with the arms. That's it. Shoulders down. Roll the shoulders down and back as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. That's it. Very nice. Now bring the elbows down towards the hips. Yes, lovely work, chaps. Float back up to cactus and float back down and push it back into child's pose. Really nice. That's it. Stretch it out. So big toes together, knees the width of your mat. And then bring your bottom towards your heels as you stretch forward. Giving the back a nice old stretch there. Super. Walk your hands in. And we're going to come onto our backs for some nice stretching. I'm going to suggest, as we've had it all lesson, we're going to use a squishy ball under our bottom, but if you'd rather not, it's optional. Terry's just going to sit there, I can tell. That's fine. So we're going to start with our glutes. So you're going to pop the squishy under your bottom. And again, you need to find out where it's comfy for you. So adjust as you need to. Then once you're comfy, you're going to take an ankle over a knee. And then hold on behind this thigh and just ease the thigh very gently toward your body. That's it. So supported on the squishy like this makes the stretching a little easier. It's quite nice. And you can use your elbow against the knee to the side to get a bit of an opening in the hip as well. And then just focus on your breath. Feel it moving around your body, helping you create space on the inside, open things out. Lovely. Let's change legs, other side. Super, draw that thigh towards you. Again, use the elbow against the side leg there, if it works for you. And then just breathe. Nice work, chaps. All right, uncross your legs. Now you can use your magic circle here if you want to, or you can just use your hands. I'm just going to use my hands today. So we're going to get into the hammies. I'm going to hold behind the thigh. Right, and make sure it is your thigh you're holding behind. That's it. The other foot is on the floor, just supporting it. And we're just going to do some flexing and pointing to start with. There you go. So already you can feel the back of the leg is starting to open out there. You'll feel a bit of a stretch in your calf, probably. And we're working the ankle as well. Gorgeous. Now keep the foot flexed. We're going to bend the knee down towards the chest. That's it. Now hold the thigh where it is and then push your heel away from you. Yes, well done, Sheila. Lovely. And then we go again. We let the knee drop down towards our chest. Hold it in the new position and then push the heel away from you. So each time you do this, you're going a little bit further into your stretch. And then go again. That's it. If you're using your magic circle, remember you can always change to an underhand grip if it feels easier. That's it, Tanya. Let's go one more time, shall we? Soften in the hip crease. There you go. And just know that that big toe is getting a little bit closer to being on the floor behind your head. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Super. Let's do the old switcheroo. Again, start out gentle. Hold on behind the thigh if you're going prop free. And just do a little bit of flexy pointy to get into it. Working the ankle, opening out the calf. Ooh. And then when you're ready, keep the foot flexed. Bend the knee down towards your chest. Hold it there, then push the heel away from you. Hey. As you exhale, that is. Inhale, bend the knee down. Exhale, push the heel away from you. Super work, chaps. Couple more of these. Just let the back of the leg release. One more, what do you say? Nice work, guys. Now get rid of your magic circle if you've got one. And as we're here, let's just do this one last stretch. You're going to bring your legs into tabletop. Arms down on the floor now so that you're supported. You're going to take your toes towards the ceiling, getting your legs as straight as you can. So your feet are over your hips here. All right. And from there, you're just going to rotate the legs so they're going to turn out so the heels come together. You can see the inside seam of your leggings. And then you're just going to let your legs open out to the side in your straddle stretch. I need a bit more space. Terry. It's okay. Stay where you are. And then you're going to hold on to your inner thigh so you've got a little bit of support. And again, you can flex your feet here. Flex and point if you want to, or just keep them flexed. And we're using gravity here to help us explore our straddle stretch. So just breathe into it, keeping the thighs supported. There you go. Be prepared to amaze yourself with your newfound flexibility in this position. Lovely. Now, as we've worked the inner thighs today, let's work on one last time. You're going to add a little bit of resistance here with your hands to your inner thighs, and then you're going to push against as you bring your legs up, using those inner thighs to bring the legs back up. There you go. And then bring one leg down, then the other leg down. Get rid of the squishy ball, make your way into 4-point kneeling any which way you want to. All right. Shall we do a quick cat-cow? All right then. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. There we go. Shoulders down, chaps. There you go. Take a breath in. Exhale. You're rounding the back into a C4 cat. Pulling the belly button up towards the ceiling. Let your head drop. Push the mat away from you through your hands. Now inhale, lengthen from your tailbone. Lengthen out the spine and just keep going, letting the tailbone float up into a lovely arch. There you go. Let's go again. Exhale, the tailbone starts to move up and underneath you, greyhound's bottom. Let the head drop, push the mat away from you, round the back as much as you can, and then start to work from the tailbone as if you've got a tail and someone's pulling on it. Lengthen yourself out. Super. And then return to your neutral spine position. Shall we plank it out? I think so. Take your right leg back, tuck the toes. Left leg back, tuck the toes. Alakazam. There you go, chaps. Again, push the mat away from you through your hands. Feel how that activates the muscles around your shoulders. Lift your breastbone to the top of your mat. Breathe. Lengthen through to your heels. Good. Let's hold this bad boy, shall we? 4, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Getting shaky. 3, 2, 1. Lift up into your downward dog. That's it. And just let everything lengthen out. There you go. Nice work, Sheila. You're working in the right direction there. Lovely. Let's just do this. Come up high on your tippy toes in your downward dog. That's it. Lift up your hip crease towards the ceiling. So you'll find that your chest, your breastbone drops closer to the mat. Keep that new position as you start to lower your heels back to the floor. That's it. Isn't that juicy? Let's go one more time. Come up high on your tippy toes. Lift your hip crease up so you sharpen up that fold at your hips. Pushing the mat away from you through your hands. Keep that new position and then re-lower the heels. Not the heelders, the heels. Lovely. Bend your knees, walk your hands into your feet. Nice work, chaps. Have a little shake out over your legs. And then exhale, roll yourself up. All the way to the top. Good, let's do a chest opener. We did start a couple of minutes late today, so we're going over time a little bit. Change the interlace of your fingers, go again. That's it, draw the hands back, up and away from you. Feels so nice, doesn't it? Let's come back to center. Watch all your props. Let's get them out of the way. And we're going to come back to what we did at the beginning of the class. So you're going to stand with your feet sort of shoulder width apart. Bend the knees slightly, so a little bit of a plie. And then we're going to just tip you over side to side, nice and loose. That's it. So remember how it felt when we were taking our squishy for a walk down the side of our leg. Get that same feeling without the squishy. Super. Nice and relaxed. Exhale as you drop over. Inhale at center. Exhale. Lovely. Come back to center. Let's do the flim flam. Yes, that's what I'm calling this. It's this one where you just swing your arms around your body. Keep your knees bent. Just getting a nice, easy rotation through the spine. There you go. Look towards the wall behind you. Lovely. And come back to center. I'm actually going to come off my mat for this last one. Let's bring our feet together. We're going to bring our hands on our hips. And you're going to take a little knee bend. Now, marshmallow time here. Get nice and squishy and soft. Get low, keeping the heels pressing down into the floor. Now, press the soles of your feet down into the floor as if you're pushing the floor away from you, and your legs will straighten. Remember the inner thigh work we did? Imagine there's a grape between your thighs and you're going to crush it. As you do that, you'll get some natural uplift. Just go with the flow. Float on up to your tippy toes. Lovely. And now resist the lowering of your heels so you keep length through the body even though your heels are going down. Really nice, chaps. Let's go again. Marshmallow, soft and squishy there. That's it. Push the floor away from you. Squash a grip between your thighs and up your float. Hold your core. Just let the ankles take you up. Good. Lower the heels reluctantly so you stay nice and tall. Last one with the showcase finale balance. Are you ready? Nice soft marshmallow knee bend. Keep the back up, don't tilt forward too. That's it. Push the floor away from you through your feet. This time, as we squeeze the grape, we're going to let the arms float out to the side as well, reaching your fingertips to the walls either side of you. Hold it. And you are done. Excellent work, chaps. Really nice. Super. I'm off on my holes now for 3 weeks. I will see you when I get back. And remember, all classes are on the YouTube channel if you want to do a little bit while I'm away.
That's it. Have a fantastic time.